VOD. Just spent 8 minutes laughing straight through Tasmania. Can't wait to subject my husband to this on the VOD. Thanks, GDQ. You're welcome. I'm so incredibly hyped to let you all know that LV Creed is ready to bring you Meegah Mem 2.
Looks like this game was a little too powerful for GDQ, but that doesn't matter. But as I was saying, it's your boy LV Creed bringing you a little bit of an interesting experience. Once again, thank you for all your generous donations for background percent. So we need to go ahead and get started, but before we get started, you see this guy here? I'll tell you why he's not blowing against me right now. We're gonna jump into him right quick. Yeah, this is something that shouldn't happen in the run. That thing can be one of the most damaging things. It's technically RNG. It can range from very low damage to basically insta-kill. And now you're going to start and see why there's a background percent. But first, we're going to continue, and the continue is not going to work. So welcome to Meegah Mem 2. It's a Steam game made in 2019 by developer Capcom, and you're about to see why background percent is here. All right, like I said, welcome to Meegah Mem 2. You're gonna be in for a ride. So we're pretty much gonna be a bit on a tight schedule. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started, starting down from 3. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Meegah Mem has some epic hair.
Oh, he got a little bit of hair. Also, surprise, Sporadic's going to be a little bit of a guest commentator here. We were talking for a little bit before the run. This is going to be a little bit of an interesting thing because she's going to be some blind commentary. She's never seen this before. And so, yeah, it's going to be a bit of some reactions here. But anyway, we're starting with RMM here. It's basically just kind of like, it's Meegah Mem 2, but as you can see, we got some interesting artwork off of MS Paint. The Glorious Kazoos And we're gonna pause here. So these fan fiends, they normally be blowing against me, but the thing is, if I pause, the actual wind physics is canceled. So, what do you think of what you've seen so far, Sporadic?
I mean, I gotta say, Meegah Mem's got hops. You know, Meegah Mem's getting it done. Also, I really need to know if there's a Meegah Mem 1.
Actually, there is, but we gotta talk about that later. Right now, I need to fight RMM here. RMM, I was supposed to try to shoot through these tornadoes. I missed a shot, so he's probably gonna die on the right side of the screen. Chase him down. Nope, never mind. We got him. So, actually, the thing is, there is actually a means to skip these weapon get screens. A Korean player actually found this out, but since we're in background percent, yeah, tell you what you see.
A kit equipped with our shooter. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the spell is really, really interesting. This is background percent in a nutshell. And in the end, you get It Me Too. So yeah, the routing of the game is going to be started with utilities. So I'm going for RMM to get It Me Too. And of course, the R shutter is going to be used immediately as well. And then we also, so next up is Heat Mem. So, oh yeah, Meegah Mem is a bit of a cosplayer. Tell me what Meegah Mem reminds you of.
Oh, kind of like Toad.
Yeah, Nintendo, please don't sue.
I mean, it's only kind of like Toad, so we're probably okay.
But yeah, Heat Mem is up next. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and equip my R shutters. So what I'm trying to do here is trying to go through the stage and try to make a little bit of a cycle here. So there's gonna be some Springer enemies that's gonna be close to the end, and I'm gonna try to make these jumps here. I'm gonna take one intentional damage right here, and which is gonna go out mirror little way. So, in traditional Heatman fashion, I'm going to be using item 2 to get by our Yoku blocks here. However, I can't forego it. Sporadic, do you want me to do it the fast way, or you want to go true bad games and do this a little special?
Oh, what a tough choice. I mean, it's GDQ, so we gotta go fast, but I want to see the special. Oh, please, I vote for special. I vote for special. Sorry, producers. So sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. It won't take that long, but...
Okay.
So, you see what's happening right now? So, honestly, getting myself wedged right into the Yoku block, and this guy's the floating. The magical floating Meegah Mem. And you can actually make it the full way.
Go, Meegah Mem, you can do it.
Okay, so when fighting Heat Mem, it's not that special, but I'm gonna see if I can get him into position here. Not yet. Nope. Couldn't get him, but that's fine. Actually, what I could do, I was trying to show it off, is that you can actually get Heat Mem in such a way that you can actually just have him stay put. But now, we pretty much got all we need. So, of course, first we're going to get equipped with our Atomic Far. And we're going to get our It Me 1, which is pretty much the bread and butter of this particular speed run. So if you remember, like, Vanilla Meegah Man 2, shout out to Cool Kid, by the way, his run was, of the Vanilla game was superb. Item 1 is going to be broken, but it's going to be broken in kind of different ways. So, as you can expect for this game, yeah, this game has zips. But how are we going to be zipping? That's going to be a little bit of a surprise. But we're going to see how that's done almost immediately. Because now, after this, after Meegah Man does his Toad impersonation yet again, we're going to go do Crush Bam. And Crush Mim, just like its original counterpart, is going to be vertical. But It Me One, it's basically a flying brick. You really can't jump through it. So I'm just pretty much just going to try to jump through it, and we're pretty much just going to go through the stage like normal, using It Me One to skip as much of the stage as possible. And I don't want to get to work. Yeah, that's a thing. Also, pause tracks. It's only been 3 stages and this game's already a treasure.
I mean, it's been a treasure from the start, I would argue. Wait a minute, was that like a mushroom platform?
Kinda, sorta. But anyway, going to Crush Mim, it's pretty much just weak to vanilla air, so 3 hits will take it out quickly. The thing about Crush Mim, though, is the simple fact that I have no idea where the bombs are gonna fire. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna let the cutscene play out. This time we get the Crush Bummer. So, next up is Quick Man, and if you know Quick Man stage, well, we're gonna be quiet and just let the stage speak for itself. Wish me luck.
Now, would this be a good time for donations, or do you need silence?
Oh, this is silent time.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, non-stop the entire way. And you just gotta go through it. You cannot stop for anything. If you get caught up in any kind of ledge, mess up your movement, you're dead. And those beams, their hitboxes is instant. Let you know, it's kind of like Mega Man 1 hitboxes in that even iframes won't save you. So if you get hit by beams, even in iframes or anything that's instant death, you are dead. Dead on the spot. So, woo, this has been a trip so far. So, Wood Mim is up next. And Wood Mim is pretty much basic stage. The reason I go to Quick Mim before Wood Mim is the fact that the Quick Boomerang is going to take out these so-called bunnies in the quickest possible fashion. But if you look at them, they're going to look like squirrels. Look, tell me, Sporadic, look at these enemies and tell me that they look like squirrels and not rabbits.
I mean, they got the twitchy nose, but it's so subjective because they're purple, you know.
Anyway, we got our atomic fire ready, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to put down the puppers. 1 hit takes it out. So as we do another item 1 zip, the thing I really didn't explain is that this game actually has a feature where you can actually go to the Buster immediately with 1 button. This has 2 functions. Of course, it gets me to the Buster as quickly as possible. I'm dead. The thing hit me while I was in transition. Fortunately, the thing has a kill plane. But yeah, the thing about it has a means to go straight to the Buster with 1 button. It has 2 functions. First off, it gets me to the Buster as quick as possible. That's the obvious thing. But for the speed run, it's important for menuing. As for Wood Mim, our shutter takes him out in 4 hits. You think heat would do the job, but the problem is there is no way you're going to get the full charge. You're going to be taking damage, and as soon as you take damage, you're actually going to lose your heat shot. So you're going to be dealing much less damage. So, meet a wallaby. Trust me, look up a wallaby online. He looks like a wallaby. I'm taking no objections. In a stage that looks like one of your worst nightmares, we're gonna do our ode to Vanilla Mega Man 2 and do the metal zip. So here's the thing about going through walls. Actually, when going to walls or ceilings, whenever I move to the right, I'm actually holding the left input. Whenever you're going to walls or ceilings, in order to move in that direction, you gotta press the reverse input. So sticking with my items. These parabots are really hard to kill, so just stick with the item ones and just jump over them. Also, a little scary situation here. I cannot fall into these pits. If I fall into these pits, I'll actually soft lock. Oh, didn't get a jump. And I'm safe. So, you think quick boomerangs would be a weakness for metal. And you'd be right. However, there's a reason I'm actually going to heat. I'm just gonna let the fight speak for itself a little bit. I'm gonna charge it up. And 4 shots down. 4 uncharged shots down heat mem. I mean, not down heat mem, but down metal mem. Keep that in mind. This is gonna be important very later on. But yeah, now we're gonna get metal blades. Whatever. And we're gonna go to flesh mem. Flesh mem is technically a very unimportant stage. All I'm gonna do is just pretty much equip my blades and go through it the entire stage and just try to go through the area as quickly as possible. Since there's nothing going on, this would be a fantastic time for donations.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that because I have all kinds of lovely, lovely donations pouring in, including this one from Siberian Bull 9 who says, as the other runner of the game, I had to come and support my boy LV Creed. Good luck, and as always, kazoos for the win.
Shout outs to kazoos indeed. And we're going to be seeing something later that Siberian Bull actually came up with, but that's coming in a few moments. You can give me one more before I get to the boss.
All right, I have a $25 donation here. The person said, good luck, Creed. Fight Meegah Mem forever lasting peace.
Yeah, try to trip us Sporadic. Try to give her donations in Meegah Mem ease.
Yes, I will absolutely accept that challenge. If it will bring the donations in, I will attempt to read whatever sort of Meegah Memes you would like to donate in.
Also, don't pause in this fight. If you pause in this fight will bug out immediately. Also, is another soft lock risk because you're in a time stop, you can't move, and if you're in a position where you can't move, you can't get out. And with flesh mem bugging out, yeah, not a good situation. But what's coming up is going to be possibly the worst stage in the game. And I'm going to tell you, for all the silliness that this game has, I just can't, I can't defend the water physics. Bubble Man, who's coming up next, has the single worst aspect in the game. You cannot jump. Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with underwater physics, but you got to jump in this stage. And the water physics are so insanely sensitive to button presses. I'm going to be trying to press the jump button as lightly as I can so I don't wind up getting killed by the spikes that are going to be in the ceilings later on. Okay, so first things first, we're going to do ourselves a little bit of a It Me To Fly. And we're going to use that to get a little bit of extra boost. Going to do a little bubble dance for luck. Get myself set up here and get that little bit of extra speed here. Equip my blades because I'm going to be needing that for the boss eventually. Destroy this abomination. And let's hope I get these jumps first try. I would not be surprised if I came over here. Uh-oh. Back it up. Kill this. Nope. Do it again. One more time. Nope. Ooh. I don't think I have ever had a marathon run that got this area clean. I'm telling you, I cannot stress how taxing this is.
I'm sorry, I looked away for a minute. Are those Metroids?
Yeah, more or less Metroids. You don't want them chasing you. I hope I don't game over. This is a point where I can actually literally game over because this is scary. Please, Meegah, man, please, Meegah. Thank you.
I mean, is this game actually like the ultimate crossover? I've seen mushrooms. I've seen Toad. I've seen Metroids.
Also, don't fall into these pits either, just like in Metal Man stage, Beetle Man stage. It's a soft lock if you fall into those pits. So yeah, I'm still underwater, so the name of the game is Don't Jump. I'd rather just trade damage with Bubble as opposed to just jump. But yeah, we get the last of our robot masters weapons in the bubble lid, and that's 8 robots down. And we're about to go into Dr. Willy stage. With the best eyebrows in video gaming, even in MS Paint format. Look at that
Dr.
animation.
Willy, does he sell chocolate?
Well, he might. His castle looks like melted ice cream. Alright, so for Willy 1, it's basically going to be item 1 of the stage. I'm going to be using this for the entire stage, just using it to bypass all the platforming as much as possible. Also, I'm going to try to make you... That's something that rarely ever happens. It's not a never happened before moment, but it's something that really is rare. I'm kind of surprised that happened, but it doesn't matter. But unfortunately, it's kind of messed up my cycles. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take the damage here and just continue on. So once again, continue using my items. And okay, game, now you're just being silly. And there we go. And as we approach our Dargan here, I gotta give a little bit of a epilepsy warning. There will be flashing lights. Also, the make good jump stuff, always continuing. These jumps are not trivial. Oh boy. Alright, so this is something that Siberian Bull 9 came up with. So normally you would not have the ability to... You wouldn't normally have the ability to move while the whole fanfare begins. But what Siberian Bull found out is that you can actually pause at that moment. The only place where you can do it, set your weapons up and get yourself into position for the Dargan kill. Alright, so Willy 2, I'm going to be donning It Me 2. We're going to take this damage boost here and set myself up. Oh, there we go. Turn around, take that damage boost. If I didn't turn around, I would fall down to my death, and that wouldn't be a good time. Oh, there we go. Also, just a quick note, ladders work funky. You just can't simply press the jump button to get off a ladder. You actually need to hold either left or right, then press the jump button in order to actually fall down the ladders quickly. Only use of item 3. And then just hold up. And we vamoose. Get ready for our next boss. Equip our blaze. Get in there. Alright, so Pico Picos are normally small toasters are gonna be large as refrigerators, and they take to the Wood Mim School of Combat as they're really slow. They are absolutely not in a rush. You can one-shot them with bubbles, but yeah, metal's the way to go. And since this is gonna take some time, once again, hit me with a few donations, Sporadic.
Oh, I'm so excited to do that. All right, Pate sent in $10 and said, where can you get this beautiful soundtrack? I must have this. Less than 3. Also, donation goes to Runner's Choice. Wait a minute, this has got a J in it. Choice. All right, I got it. Pace is even kind enough to include a translation underneath. Where can you get this beautiful soundtrack? I must have this. Less than 3. Also, donation goes to Runner's Choice. Thank you so much for taking up that challenge, Pace, and for your generous donation.
Actually, that's a good thing to know because the soundtrack is available on Steam. It's free DLC, so you can have this lovely kazoo soundtrack for your own. No
That
joke.
is really important information. Yes, thank you so much.
Alright, so Willie 3, take the worst combinations of Quick Mem and Bubble Mem, and it gets this unholy matrimony of a stage. Say hello to the nice fish, and that's the only one you're gonna get because this is gonna die. And let's hope I don't die here. This is a scary drop. It looks short, but with the very quick transitions, it is a very, very scary drop. Also, high guts underbite. Alright, so the thing about this fight is, I need to fight him while his mouth is open. Uh-oh, hopefully it doesn't happen. Woo! I'll take the 3 jump, but there are 2 glitches in this fight that could happen. One harmless, one not so much. The first one is that I could have gone into this fight with underwater physics. That didn't happen. The second thing that could have happened is the health could have actually underflowed in such a way that the guts tank actually would have been nigh unkillable, and I would have to die in order to restart the fight. Fortunately, the checkpoint is actually right before the boss fight, so it wouldn't be that big of a time loss. Anyway, Poipo Heck. I'm just gonna skip a lot of it with It Me One. But yes, there is some fake platforms here, like the one right here. Jump over that. And from here, the stage is over. No moving platforms, no sniper drill corridors. But we still gotta deal with the boobies. Alright, so I'm gonna try something kinda dangerous here. Gonna do my Hit Me Once. Alright, should be good. Fire! Okay. So, here's the thing about this fight. While it's generous enough to give me that ammo drop, the thing is I'm still in a position where I'm close to needing to have exact ammo to do this fight. But with the way I did this fight, I'm going to be able to have 1 crash bummer left for this fight. So I should be good to go. Shouts to the sound effects, by the way. The music and the sound effects was done by the same guy. Shouts to Power Up T, the man behind Crapcom, for this. Also, notice that I was low on crash bombs. This is going to be very, very important. So, for the refights, you think metal will be good on metal? That's not the case. It's actually terrible against metal. So what we're gonna do, remember how Heat Man's weapon was the weapon of choice? Dead. Next! So anyway, it's pretty much mostly boss weaknesses now. The only the Dab Blast did there's a little bit of a, I got the double hit! That is a rare occurrence that I still don't know how it happens. That's the one thing in my world record run that I do not have, and I have no idea how it works. But I got it in the Dab Blast GDQ run. This game's a mess.
I mean, it's beautifulness.
But yeah,
You gotta respect the fact that it works. It works.
use the leash shield to take it out. So yeah, the leash shield, you can fire it whenever you want, but it doesn't fire horizontally. Also, I'm gonna outrace this bubble here right quick. Slow bubble. Fortunately, I can fire 2 at a time. Take this much and get to my next weapon. Oh, look! My crash buns are back. I wonder how that happened. But yeah, for some reason in this stage only, I give full refills on every single weapon. And of course, I'm going to use that immediately and put these crash bombs to work and take out Quick Mem, who's pretty much a chubby little sucker that goes back and forth, bounces boomerangs back and forth, and there you go. And we're just going to equip metal for the rest of the fight, for the rest of the stage. And everything is just going to be hokey-dory until we get to the wallet machine, so probably a donation or 2.
Wonderful. We got all kinds of people meeting our challenge. We had the donations rolling in that I'm going to have a hard time reading. Here we go. Mr. Aardvark sent in $20 and says, had to donate during this amazing Meegah Mem 2 run. Love all you guys. And let's make cancer history. Thank you, AGDQ. Thank you so much for your donation, Mr. Aardvark. Time for another?
One more.
All right, a $5 donation from Anonymous. It says, head to donate during awful game block. Meg Me Too is art. Let's beat Kenzer together.
Look up at the top of the screen. It should be coming up any second now. There it is, the one shot. So yeah, as I mash the unholy bejeebus out of this wallet machine with the metal blades, if I defeat Fleshman in a certain way, you can actually get that one little extra shot to literally come across the screen at somewhat random. Alright, so you love this excellent soundtrack, right? Just
Absolutely.
one
Absolutely.
extra little thing. A little bit of pure silence. Ain't this game a gem? Equip my bubbles during that time to skip a cycle. And town will be once the alien gets destroyed. I'm gonna try to get double hits on these bubbles. But oh boy. Missed a shot. Uh-oh. There we go, time. Just get one more victory dance right quick and then we'll shut it down. But yeah, thank you everyone for this run. Once again, there is nothing more I love than to show off this game. This game is such a wonderful marvel. Unfortunately, I would love to show you the rest of the thing, including a special thing where if you go, it resets the game, and as long as you don't save, you can't play the game again. But you're gonna have to find that out on your own. But yeah, this has been your boy LV Creed here. Thank you, Sporadic, for being a delightful host and a good surprise commentator as well. Thank you for being around.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you for showcasing this incredible game. It was certainly a game.
Yeah. And for those that probably wonder if I stream or not, I rarely ever stream. So I usually don't promote myself all that much. Yeah, I feel like it's bad form to show myself and make people wait for a stream that might not come. But if you still want to feel like you want to support me regardless, then go ahead and feel free to go ahead and follow regardless. I will not stop you, but we're running behind schedule and I'm pretty sure we got lots of GDQ and alpha games to come. So stick around and have a good rest of the GDQ. Take care, everyone.
Well, that was just absolutely something, wasn't it, chat? I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all are enjoying Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 online. Of course, thank you all for your generosity, your donations to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. I have one here from GFN for $25. He said, I want to comment on those amazing jams from Tasmania, but Meegah Mems 2's Kazoo, I'm amazed. Awful Block is always the best block. It really is, isn't it? I have a $250 donation here from Crouch who says, I thought Horror Block would leave me scared. I thought some games in Awful Block would leave me shocked. And then I watch this majestic Meegah Mem run, and now I am left complete. I think we're all feeling a little something. Complete is a good way to describe it. Thank you, Crouch, for giving me those thoughts and for giving us that generous donation.